Just like one big shark tunnel, and it would be full of guardi it would be full of guardians, and then there would be like squid spawners. So they always had food, I think. Because you can spawn in special squid. You can make a spawner that spawns in squid that don't drop ink sacs, and that way they won't make lag. They'll just die and won't spawn anything in. I can do the. I'll have to do those in single player because I'll have to use MC Edit to make a custom spawner. But we can start the aquarium now and just do this the thingies thingamajiggers later. Hmm. Yeah. Mhm. Yeah, that could work. Sorry, I'm trying to figure something out really quick. Okay. Moonshine drinking contest winner. Ah ha ha. So should the entrance be near the biodome or should it be near the Coliseum? Hmm. I have an idea. What if the shark tunnel went underground? And follow me for a second. I'll show you what I'm thinking. What if the What if the shark tunnel had a wing that went underground and had glass on the ceiling, and you could see up into the lake in there? So like at the bottom of the lake would be made out of glass, and then the path would be underneath it. Does that sound cool to you? Um, have you gone in the new entrance yet? Oh, yeah, I mean, I just meant like if you've seen the new bunker look, but I guess you have because I remember now you did that. Okay, let's see. If we go, what? If I go, what block looks best with water? Would it be cyan glass, blue glass, or light blue glass? You tell me what you think. Either I need somewhere to place it down that won't destroy grass. Over here. So either that block, or that block. I think the dark blue might look good. Like right here. What do you think about that? Okay, so the path is going to be 3 wide, I think, and these will be the path parts right here. By the way, you notice they added a new animation to the sea lanterns? They added a new animation to the sea lanterns. You see the animation on them? Look really closely at them. Get really close to it and look. Isn't that cool? I think that's new. I don't remember it being there before. The what? Yeah, that texture's been there though. We just never knew it. Mm-hmm. Yeah, just really slowly. Okay, Angie, see in the middle here? Step on one of these glass blocks. I'm gonna enlist your help cleaning out the area underneath. Okay, ready? Start digging, I guess. Um, see how it's 3 wide, so we also want it 3 deep, I think. Hold on, I'm coming in, so the water's gonna flood for a second. Close quarters in here, huh? Good thing I remembered to shower. Actually, my Minecraft character has never taken a shower, so. Mm-hmm. So it should technically be 40 because we have to replace the floor, I think. Coal. Useless in creative mode, but still cool. I think that for the tunnel should be made out of what are the prismarine bricks. So it'll go down 3, and then this will be the floor. What do you think about that? The prismarine bricks, yeah. And then when we need lighting, we can use those sea lanterns. The You want to make the floor completely out of sea lanterns? The problem is that the walls are not always going to be there. There's going to be glass quite a lot because there's going to be a huge shark tunnel. So that's cool too. I don't know where you want to use that, but you mean instead of the other floor? You mean like that? Like this, like alternating like that? That could be cool. How about since the floor is never going to have water beneath it, why don't we do that in the middle of the floor so it seems even? I actually have, I think this will be a good idea. Just flow with it for a second. Let's fill the entire bottom with these, and then you can have you can either do this like that maybe, or you could do like this on the other side over here. You could do one dark prismarine, another dark prismarine, and then a light in the middle, and have like stripes of them, maybe. Or even additionally, you could do one of those and then 2 of these, and then back to one of these, like something like that. I think it'd be cool to use a pattern of all of them, but also this dark prismarine stands out against all the other ones too. It doesn't match the other colors. So, I don't know. And let me finish. If you want to like try to come up with something, you can. I think that it's I think that it's fine just the way it is the thing. So if you want to make it look better, go right ahead. But look at all this andesite. Ooh, the weird changing color of the blocks. So radical, man. I think the tunnel should end about here anyway. And let's just use a wall prismarine for this. Doesn't have to be too fancy, because this is the end of the corridor. I don't know, because it goes this way, right? Let me check. Water's going to flood in for a minute. Yeah, that way. So this is the way that the tunnel's going to go towards the actual aquarium thing. The alternating patterns like that. So do you think it should have 1 in between or like 2 in between? Like we could change it to be like like this instead. See where there's a gap of 2 in between, or like 3 in between even. Spread out the lights because we don't need that many lights. So it's whatever you think. I don't really care. I think they all look good, so it's whatever you think. Or we could even like we could even make the middle all dark prismarine like that, and just make the sides like out of prismarine bricks. What do you think about that? Like if the entire center of the whole thing was dark prismarine. I trust your judgment, so if you want to just design it however you think looks good, I'll continue the pattern because I know you'll do it right. So hold on. I'm gonna do something. Let's see. Yeah, it kind of makes more sense to me. Can you guess what I'm about to do? Can you guess what I'm about to do? I'm gonna dig out this tunnel super fast. Okay, so 57. Wait, no. Looking at 59, 37, 296, 297. Okay, so we're gonna do /fill -40, 57, 293, and the next one's gonna be -38, 59. I'm just going to do 299 so I can just test it. Oh, and we're going to fill it with air. Cool. So you see how I just filled out like a couple rows there? So now, instead of doing 299, let's do 350. Did I go the wrong way? Oh, oops, I went the wrong way. Oops. Hey. Okay, come back this way really quick. Run the other way. What's this right here? This is block number -4309. So I'm gonna change it from 309 to 350 back to 309 back to stone. Oh, the bats are suffocating. I'm sorry, bats. Okay. Now we go. What? 200. Oh, yeah, and then air. Ready? Look this way. Bam! That's a long path. I don't even know how far down this goes. It might go way too down. Oh, I hope I didn't cut into the Colosseum. Oh, no. Run faster. Must check. No, we're good. But I am going to dig straight up and see where we are. Ooh, we can go quite a bit more. So this is block 199. So I'm going to do from 199 to 150. I think so, unless you think it should be different. It's up to you. Yeah, I think so. We can always change it later if we want. Okay, this is going to be the end then, okay? Right where the tunnel ends right now, that'll be the end. Okay, and now this is block 40, no, -40, 56, 150. And that is -38, 56, 150. Okay. Wait, I want to do this. Oh, yeah. Hang on. /fill. Can you do me a favor and look up what the code is for prismarine brick? Actually, I can do it right here. Prismarine brick is Prismarine underscore brick. Very easy. Prismarine underscore brick. So if we do from this block, from negative 40, 56, 150. It's really slow. Okay, let's see. All the way to this block. So slash fill negative 40, 56, 150 to negative 38, 56, 294. Ready? Oh. Prismarine bricks. Oh, prismarine brick. Wait, it doesn't even, it's not saying it works now. It is. Oh, it's prismarine variant prismarine bricks. Okay. Prismarine variant prismarine bricks. Oh, are you kidding me? Can we just do prismarine, regular prismarine? There. So I filled the whole corridor now, the floor with prismarine, but it will do prismarine, but it won't do prismarine bricks because prismarine bricks has an MBT tag on the base of it. Wait, if I do this now, how about this? Will this work? Is it prismarine? Is that identification 1? Aha! You see that? I just changed the block, the MBT data to 1, which is apparently the bricks. So that will save you a lot of work, I think, right? Mm-hmm. Now if I do... Okay, now stop there for a second because I'm gonna change something here. From negative 40, no, so I want negative 39. Negative 39. Doom. Am I helping yet? So now all you have to do... The lamps are not something I can do with fill because there's gaps in between them. So we'll have to do those by hand, but... How about you want to do one side and I'll do the other? Okay. And then I'll come back and erase the torches when we're done, okay? Ignore the torches for now and I'll get them when I come back. Do what I'm doing. Stand behind the blocks. That's what I'm doing, and it seems to work. And just to be safe, count blocks. Don't use mine to tell where to put yours. Count anyway, and then we can tell if they're off. Just in case. I mean, I'm sure we know how to count, but just in case. You made me stop. I'm like, uh-oh. That fill command is awesome. It's the first time I've ever used it. I knew it existed, but I didn't know what the syntax was. Plus, since there's no undo, it's kind of dangerous. While they were standing in a block. Yeah, it wouldn't be the best thing in the world. That's fine. I don't mind. You realize how much more of a project is ahead of us? We have so much more to do. We've got to make a big tank and... But I can use fill commands for that too, so it shouldn't be too difficult. But yeah, I'm going to have to be really careful. I'll probably do it little chunk by little chunk. This is actually really cool. We have like an underground tunnel now. Mm-hmm. What lights? Oh. Well, you can now the server's updated. Yeah, which is not going to be easy, especially because in survival, you have to, in order to get these, you can either mine them with a silk touch pick or you have to kill guardians to get them. So you kill guardians to get the crystals and combine the crystals with shards. Crystals are rare, so they're more rare. You always get them when you, not always. I think the rate is increased when you kill a master guardian and elder guardian, but I think for our big tank we should have. I think it should come partially above the ground too. Like this tunnel's underground, but it should also come above ground. I think this will be like the master tunnel or something like that. I don't know what you want to call it. And hold on here. The grand tunnel. Uh, let's see. Negative 40, 60, 298. Incoming. And okay. Slash fill negative 40, 60, 298. Negative 38, 60, 151. Prismarine. Ta-da! Do you like that, or do we want to change it a little bit? Actually, some of it will be glass, probably. I don't know. I want to make it start look good, I guess. Start to look good. Mm-hmm. Should I do the walls or leave them blank? This tunnel will look really cool, covered all in prismarine. That's for sure. I kind of want to try it just because. This is a really long tunnel. Okay, to run all the way up it? I have no clue. What'd you do? What'd you do? Oh, you're just gonna try it, I guess. Okay. Slash fill negative 41, 59, 308 all the way to negative 41, 57, 151 prismarine. Ooh. And that's 40, 48, all the way to 37. So I should just be able to change negative 41 to negative 37. Ta-da! Yeah, I think part of it will be, but if there's just dirt behind it, then that'd be dumb. So I can always change it back later, but I can change it whenever. But, hmm? Um, what in the world's going on here? Oh. Yeah, I thought, okay, there we go. I wasn't teleporting relative. That's why I just teleported into a block way beneath you. I meant to go up. I'm just filling in a hole that I made earlier. Okay. Look, now the tunnel's purple, and in a minute it's going to be green, and then it'll be blue, and then that's actually a really cool feature of that. See, it's already changing color. So this tunnel will has several different looks to it. That's actually really cool to think about. It changes looks on its own. Okay, so how do we want to do the next part of this? You know what we should do? Let's do this. Game mode 4 at A. Oh, no, 3. I was confused, I guess. Okay, now you can step outside and we can look at it from just back through the wall. And we can look at it and get a better view of it now that we're in spectator mode. Check out the ravine down there. My gosh. And there's the, look at the Colosseum over here. I still need to fill in the bottom. Look at this. There's all this blank space underneath the Colosseum. You're a floating head too. Remember how deep this used to be on the old server? It's not as deep on this. But anyway. So looking at this big tunnel here. Yeah. How do you want to do this? We just have this. Oh, the biodome looks so cool from underneath. Oh, I found the lava. The lava under the biodome that's making the weird noise that makes it. Hey, there's an abandoned mine shaft underneath the biodome. Yeah, I guess. I'm going into the lava pocket here, and I'm going to go back into creative mode and try to fill this in. Mm-hmm. That's kind of cheating, isn't it? Oh, what in the world do I think I'm doing, placing all this dirt? I was like, oh, I'm just going to do this to get rid of the lava. No, you just put water down on top of the lava. Derp. Yeah, I know. I'll fix it. Huh? What kind of spawner? Yeah. Yeah. Are they spawning for you in there? Oh, that's right. Wait, did I set the... I don't remember if I set the server back to peaceful or if I left it on normal. For the build phase, we really could leave it on peaceful, but I like spawning the guardians on you, so we can't have it in peaceful and do that, so... Oh, are you in spectator mode still? That's why, because you're not close. They only spin close when a player gets close enough to it, and you're not recognized as a player when you're in spectator mode. So it's not spinning because there's no one near it. I'm not going to be able to fill in this whole thing because I'm in here. Can I run through a ravine, please? That would be helpful. I think eventually I'm going to fill in this area down here anyway. I don't see any need to have caves underneath the spawn area because no one's going to be able to... Everyone's going to be in adventure mode in this area of the map anyway. Right? Really? Hmm. Game mode 3? Where, in the mines? There are a lot of mines down here. It's just, abandoned mine shafts are a lot bigger than you might think. Oh, yeah! I know why that is. See, when I made the biodome up above, it's a complete sphere, but it only replaced air blocks. So, whenever I ran into a cave down below, it put glass in the cave. So, it's from making the biodome. It's all one abandoned mine, most likely. You see, and if you see like all the webs, like a corridor full of webs, and there's a spawner in it, that's the kind of thing that the cave spiders spawn in. They always look like that. There are tons of webs in a corridor, and then a cave spider spawner. So anyway, I want to go back up to this tunnel here, and I want to think about what we should do next with it because I'm not sure. Should we just make a huge tunnel? I mean, like a huge aquarium, or what? Here's what we can try, and this might be a bad choice, but I'm hoping it'll be cool. Um, let's test it. This direction's fine. Okay, so the beginning of the path, we could go out to -2, 63, 152. Okay, and then on the other end of it, what? What is it? How big do you want this to be? Go up above the land and think for me. Do you think it's too big if it goes from the biodome all the way down to the Colosseum? Because the fact of the matter is, we're not going to be able to come up with a bunch of things to fill this area. I don't know if I. Mm, how about we just do the back part of it, like from the corridor to the back side of the. Like here, TP Angie to me here. Like this could be the back of it right here. You see my floating head? This could be the back of the Colosseum of the aquarium, and the front of the Colosseum. I mean, the front of the aquarium could be where the tunnel is underground. So like right here, and it would go all the way down to the Colosseum, and that way we could still place stuff in front of it. Okay. I think it should start really close to the Colosseum, but I don't think it should go all the way to the biodome. I think it should go kind of close to it, but not all the way there, kind of thing. How about, let's see, game mode C. Okay, see me standing over here now? How about like right here? Should it start there, or should we leave some room for the Colosseum? Or I mean, because we might want to put like a bunch of stands or like some kind of big like thing out in front of the Colosseum. I don't know. Okay. Mm-hmm. So how about here? Can we start the aquarium here? We could share a parking lot between the Colosseum and the aquarium. How about right here? So we'll start here and go down that away. And it can start way back by the. Can't it start way back by the where the terrain is natural? Because we don't. That should be fine. So I think it'll start at this. I think it'll start at, unless you object, I think it'll start at this block and go down from there. I'm going to make a bracket around it right there. All right, and then I'm going to go back into game mode 3 and fly all the way down here. So how about now? Now I'm standing right over the corridor right now. So how far down should it go? Like to where I am right here, or a little bit less? Here, so you can see me better. Like right here. Like I could make another little bracket right here. Now fly up really high and look at that bracket, the size of that bracket from way up high, and tell me what you think. For aquarium size. Although I think it should go over the path a little bit. So just think about width. Think about the distance from the Colosseum to the biodome. Don't pay attention to the depth, like how close it comes to the path, because we're going to adjust that later. I just mean how far. Yeah, the long distance. I think that's good. Okay, so so now if we go, how far over the, because it should go, I think it should go a little bit over the path here. So let's see. If I do this right here, these 3 blocks that I just placed right here, I'm actually going to change them to dark prismarine so we can see them easier. These 3 blocks right here, these are the path. This, I'll make it easier so we can actually tell that it looks like the path down below. So that's the way the path looks down below. The middle of the path in the middle here, and so and so. So how much further over the path should we go? Because I want it to look like, so the creatures can swim all the way around the tunnel. I think that'd be cool. But most of the aquarium should be on this side. But there could be like a little chunk of it over here so that they can swim over. So like how far over should it go? Like here, or a little bit further, like here. If it, like the bracket could be here instead. And then that way it allows for them to have a little bit of space to swim over. Not much, but a little. Move the bracket towards the path? Okay. How's that? I think so. If you want, we can move it like 2 more blocks over, but what about, you think that's good? Because I was going to say something like move the bracket there. How's that? It gives them a tiny bit more room to swim around. For whatever else we wanted to put in there. Actually, let's move it back one block. I think this is going to be I don't know what gives me the feeling, but I just think that this is going to be the optimal size. Oops. Like that. So then the tank would start here, by the way. Okay. Does that sound good to you? I have no idea where you are, by the way, because I can only see your head when I get close enough to you, because it's hard to see. So, right above me? Oh. It's okay. You can stay in that mode if you want, or you can switch to creative. It doesn't matter. Okay, so if that's the bracket, it's game mode 3. 0 is survival, 1 is creative, 2 is adventure, and 3 is spectator. So this block then, is negative 62, 63, 169. I already have that recorded. So let's go to game mode 3 now, and I'm going to fly over to... I can see your head again. Over to this block, which is negative 27. I'm going to put a tilde there for now. 246, because I don't know what the height's going to be. But let's hop over to this block right here and go down to the bottom level here. So should it go down deeper than the path? I think it kind of should. Actually, just for the beginning here, I can't go below the path because it'll get rid of the path, and I don't want to do that. So let's do 60. Okay, so now is the moment of truth, I guess. Fill, and the first coordinates are negative 62, 63, 169. The next set of coordinates are negative 27, 60. Well, that's only 3 blocks. That's not going to look very big, but we can still do it anyway. 246. Oh, I forgot the air part. Air. Oh, took the roof off of it. I'll fix that later. I took the roof off of the corridor, but that's fine because we want to put glass there anyway. So that's how big the aquarium will be. What do you think of that? So it'll be deeper than that, obviously, but just think about this like the dimensions. So now I'm gonna change the walls a little bit. Let's go from right here. Actually, I don't think the glass, like, do you see where I am right now? I think now you can change it to creative because I think we're done flying through blocks for now. I mean, you could stay if you want, but it'll be easier if I could see you. Um, can you? I can't see you at all. Okay, I was gonna say, like, I don't think the glass should start right here, right at the edge of the tank. I think we should have it should start like 5 blocks in or so, because you don't have aquariums like starting right at the end. It seems like so 5 blocks, and then like the one at the window started here, so you couldn't see up over this part. This part would be like solid prismarine, just like this. So you wouldn't be able to see into the aquarium for the whole thing, but you don't need to, because it's not like that in real life anyway. Aquariums don't do that, so. Okay, and then I'm gonna do that on the same thing on the other side. One, two, three, four, five. And do you think we should delete the rest of the tunnel? Because there's not much point in going further down the tunnel, in my opinion, unless you want to put something else down there. But because remember, if we want to, we can display squid too, but we'll have to put them in a different container so they don't get killed. Do you think we should have a squid exhibit or just this? Because everyone knows what squid looks like. They've existed in the game forever, so I think it's more fun to watch the Guardians eat the squid. Hmm. Hmm. Well, plus it can be just kind of fun to look, even if you see them all over the place. It'd still be kind of fun to see them, I think. I don't want the liability of that. Sign this waiver. Yeah. negative 41, 60, 174, and then stained. Oh, this is gonna great. Okay, see how I did that? I'm gonna have to do that same command and go through all the data values until I find the right color. 2, almost, 3, almost, 4, no, 5, no, 6, no, 7, no, that's cyan, no, that's gray. It's hard to tell with all the other colors behind it, yeah. 8, no, 9, close. Actually, that kind of looks cool with the prismarine, doesn't it? Should I leave this, or should we use the dark blue like we already decided on? Because this matches the prismarine like almost perfectly. Right, this one that's down here right now is cyan, but the one that's under the Noctis biodome is dark blue. And remember, it's going to look different because it matches the water better if it's that color that we have over there, the dark blue. But it matches the prismarine better if we have it cyan. And you know, it's not really supposed to be matching the water. It's supposed to look like part of the exhibit. So it makes sense, I think, that it looks like the prismarine, in my opinion. I think this is good, this cyan right here. Okay. So next we're going to do negative 42, 59, 169. Fly all the way over here. You forgot? In the aquarium? Yeah, that'd be cool. I don't know. I have to see. Sorry, I was kind of preoccupied. I heard what you said, but just only slightly. What did you say? Sorry. Have a little tunnel that leads into the aquarium. All glass, okay. Mm-hmm. That could be cool. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So how deep do you think you want this to go? Is this deep enough, or do you want me to make it deeper? While you're thinking about that, I'm gonna use my easily distractibility to work on this. Okay, this is negative 41, 59, 174. Okay. Okay. Slash fill, negative 41, 59, 174, and then negative 41, 57, 241, and, oh gosh, stained glass. I forgot the version of stained glass again. Was it 7? No. 8? No. 9. There we go. That looks cool. Man, this fill command, you realize that we wouldn't even be anywhere near where we are right now if we were using just digging. Yeah, because look at those commands. When I just placed all those glass just now, that was 204 blocks. That's a lot of clicks. That's 204 clicks. Actually, twice that many because you have to delete the blocks that were already there. And when I carved out this huge area, That was 11,232 blocks. This we would have given up on this project if we were doing it by hand. There's no way we could have done this by hand. True, but I also dug that all out in MC Edit, so. But yeah, we did do really good with that. Okay, okay. Dark. It's dark. So now from negative 36, 59, 169 over to okay, can you do me a favor? On the other side over there, can you go down to the bottom, press F3, and see what the Y value is of the block on the ground? The block below you, where it says looking. Actually, no. See what your block is when you're sitting on the ground down there. Actually, I'm here. I can do this too. Let's see, 50. So 50 is where I want to go down to. So can you help me remember that? No, I'll just put it here. Y equals 50. So what I'm going to do now is fill negative 36, 59, 169. Is that really only 50 blocks? 9 blocks down? That doesn't feel right to me. Anyway, I'm just going to go with what I got because that's what it says. Negative 27, 50, 246. Oh, air. I always forget that part. Woo! I guess so. That's not really as deep as we thought. That's only 9 blocks below the path. That is weird. Okay. Anyway. Now we go from negative 37, 59, to 41. Slash fill negative 37, 59, 241 to negative 37, 57, 174. Oh, with... See, I did it again. Fill it with stained glass 9. There. Now, the next chunk is going to be that piece underneath the path. Which I need to be careful not to take out the entire path with it. So, that actually already looks really cool, though. It doesn't exist yet. I'm thinking the entrance should be down there by the Coliseum, where the path there ends, where the underwater path ends. I think that'd be a good spot to come up. But first, let me do this. Of what? It's diorite, by the way. It's fine. It actually depends on how you pronounce it. It doesn't matter, really. Okay, let's see. Yeah, that would make it really difficult. Well, not really difficult. We'd have to fix some stuff, though. Check this out now. I still have to replace these strips of stone, but... Now, how far above the surface is this tank going to go? I think it should come above the surface a little bit. I want maybe to be able to see, but I also want like I think it might be a cool idea to like maybe charge for admission, maybe I don't know, using points that we're gonna make. So we don't want people to get to see too much of it. Hmm. Or you could just make it so you can't even see it. You can just wait. Hold on one second. This is 240. No, this is negative 41, negative 40. So I'm going to change that to 37. 37 from negative 41. So I don't have to measure it all again. Negative 37, negative 37. Bam. Okay. So that's the way the tunnel's going to look. I think that's like the finished product for the tunnel. Um, unless, do you think that we should make a I don't know. Here's an idea. What if we replaced, that floor pattern we worked on with the three different types of blocks in there? The dark prism, the floor pattern inside the tunnel. What if we replaced here? Like I'm gonna walk in here and let's see. What if we replaced? Yeah. Wait a minute. Let's do this. Stained glass 9 for that strip. See, now it looks clearer. And this too. Stained glass 9. Now, what if we just, like, this is the way the path would look when it's in the part over here, see, that's covered up? This is how the path would look. But when we're out here, what if we replaced these with this or something? So you could also see underneath. Or we could also just replace the inside, the mid row too, but I don't know if that would look good. It depends on what you think. So what if instead of the sides like that, we just did this on the whole strip? Or we could just do it like this and just like leave this area open in the middle. I don't know. It's up to you. We don't have to make it visible at all. I just think there's a lot underneath the path, and it would be cool if people could see it. This looks kind of cool because there's nothing supporting you from falling in the middle. There's like two. It looks like two beams of land, and everything else is just like you're gonna fall in the water. It looks like, which is kind of cool. I like that personally. Or would it look? What about if we did that on the side there? Yeah. What if that might look cool too? Yeah. I think I like this better. This part I'm doing right now. I think I like that better. What do you think? Oh, I really like this. This second part right here, I really like this. Okay. So we have to do this by hand. We can't do it with the fill tool. So you can go. Yeah. What? Mm-hmm. Oh. Hmm? Only the part that has glass on the outside. What does? Oh, no. Replace this. Yeah. This was just an example of what we could do. I really like this. Should we replace just this one? What about this? What if we replace just this one like that? Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. I like this. I like it a lot. I really like it. Okay. That's cool though, isn't it? Oh, you want to come up? Oh, make an air tunnel at the very end of the tunnel. Can you do that? Maybe? Like here, like just go all the way to the end, like all the way down here and just go straight up so that we know where the end is. And that's where the entrance I think should be. What do you think? That's really close to the Colosseum though. It could still work, but because you don't want to get too close to the tank, I think. Also, I think we should make pillars underneath the tank. Mm-hmm. If you want to work on that, I want to replace the floor in here. What do you think the floor should be made of? Because we want to be able to place we can't place anything underwater anyway. So, I mean, we can't place items underwater. So, what do you think the ground should be? I mean, it could just be prismarine, but I also think I make it look natural. Like we can make the floor out of gravel, like a deep ocean. Maybe you'd have to sprinkle in the moss stone on your own though. But I can use the fill command to put gravel on the ground. Let's see. So this corner block, if you want to work on the pillars, you can. Just make sure they're even. 20, no, negative 27. How's that? Sorry, I don't want to distract you from what you're doing. Okay. And then prismarine for the walls? I don't know what we should use for the walls because I don't want to overuse the prismarine. Oh, this needs to be fixed, by the way, too. How many blocks total in between these things? What just happened? Did you go down into the Colosseum? I know what happened. A mob stepped on the pressure plate and it teleported the nearest player, which was you. The pressure plates in the Colosseum on the doors that we made earlier? A mob stepped on one of those and it triggered it teleports the closest player to the command block, which was you. Maybe I should change it to entity so it transports whatever entity land is closest. Because then it will trans. But then that also means that all I saw was you just disappeared all of a sudden. I was like, what? But if we change it so that it teleports the closest entity, then we can actually teleport spiders and drop items and stuff down there. And I don't know if I want to do that either. So I'll have to decide, I guess. Yeah, you could just cover the lights if you want. I'm thinking by the way, you could. I don't know what you think about this, but I'm thinking that. Wait, this block is negative 37, 55, 169, and this block right here is okay. slash fill negative 39 5169 prismarine. Actually, I wanted to do that right here. Oops. The second block will be this one right here. See what I'm doing here? I just think this part should be filled in like that. Oh wait, what did I do there? Oh, here. Like that, see? So that pillar is solid. I think that looks kind of cool. It depends on what you think. But I think that way, you know, I don't know. I just think that fits in more. Yeah, if you want me to remove that, I can. I just don't know how it would... Ah! No, I just got teleported. What in the heck? Something that's teleporting all over the place. Let me change this from at P to at E. From at P to at E. It could be anything, actually. Oh, gosh. Kill at E. I accidentally teleported everything in there instead of just one thing. Oops. It's okay. I destroyed everything there. Which probably killed everything in the exhibit again, but... Did I? I hope that wasn't loaded. I forgot that doesn't just teleport the closest entity, that teleports all entities. So we can't do that. Oops. You got kicked out of the game? Okay, let me kick you so it'll let you back in. Okay, try to join back in. Sorry. Oh my gosh. So many mobs. No, okay, basically everything down there. Here, follow me down here. Don't use the entrances because they're messed up. Hang on a second. Hang on 1 second. La 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 la. I'm gonna take care of something. Let's go down here. We need to get to the portal. How do you get to the portal? I mean, not to the exit, I mean. Okay. There's going to be a ton of items on the ground. That's everything that died. Drop that. Notice that there was a chest that broke, too. So you can see, if you go down here enough, there's diamonds on the ground. Apparently there were diamonds in that chest. It just said you left the... Are you still here? Why... Do you see that you left the game too? That's bizarre. Yeah, it's probably because from before it never said you left the game when you actually did. So I don't know what the deal is with that. Let's see. TP. Okay, I'm going to fix this command block now. I'm going to change it back from at E to at P so that doesn't happen again. And then we can get back to work on what we were doing. Okay, at P. Okay. No, I fixed it. It just means all we have to deal with now is if a mob steps on those pressure plates, we're going to get teleported. And that's going to be really lame. I never thought about that, but I don't know. Maybe we should just put doors on them, like iron doors with buttons. But yeah, let's just do that. Oh wait, I can't though because I can't use the special. Ugh, we can't double up the blocks now. Remember? So if I try to make a door here, this is what it's going to look like. I think we should leave it for now and just get back to what we were doing. Hmm. Hang on one sec. Dirt. I'm gonna put a dirt block there, and I'm gonna put a dirt block. Okay, so this block is negative 37, 55, 246. And this block, okay, slash fill, negative 37, 55, 246. And this block is negative 41, 50, 242. I'm going to fill it with prismarine. Boom. Okay. Should the walls be prismarine too? What do you think? Or should they just be like stone brick or something? Because that would meld. That would look like the gravel at the bottom. Okay, I need to find the ID for stone brick now. Let's see. Because you think it would just be stone brick, but I've learned never assume. It's stone brick without an underscore. That's interesting. Okay. So, first block. I need to turn on my light so I can see my keyboard better. Did I tell you I'm using my PC to do this instead of my MacBook? So it's weird because I don't normally play Minecraft with this computer. I'm doing it because I get the 1080p screen and also because it's the computer the server's running from, so it's just easier. Let's see, negative 63, 50, 246. And okay. Slash fill. Okay. Negative 63, 63, 169. And I'm going to fill it with stone bricks. But there is no stone bricks. Oh, there it goes. It's just stone brick. Okay, how does that look? I actually like that. And then what's the thing over here? It is negative 26. Okay, there's the other wall. Now, in order to do this, there's going to be a bit of a glitch we're going to have to fix, but it'll be fine. Negative 27, 50, 247. And the other side is... Was that Minecraft noise on my end or yours? I just got a cave noise. It's probably on my end, but... Okay. It sounded really quiet, so I wasn't sure. And this block is negative 62, 63. I don't have music either, but I have cave sounds. Okay, so see the problem that I have with this now is we have to go jump inside the tunnel now. Because see, that also filled in a wall of stone brick right here, see? And I knew that was going to happen, but there's nothing I could do about it. So, unless I didn't want to use the command, but that would have taken forever otherwise. So that would be fine. Okay, and then on the other side too. Yeah, I'll do that. Do you want to stand in the tunnel and wait to get the other side? Okay. So this is, I think, 3362. Oh yeah, it's the last digit. So 247 is the one that stays the same. So I need to get the last digit from this. 168. 168. 168. There. Hmm? Oh, yeah. Where's my hole in the ceiling? Oh, I filled it in, didn't I? Okay, how much higher should it go? Like just like 2 blocks or so? Because right now they're not going to be able to swim over the path very easily, and I think they should be able to. I think that's important to the whole idea of this place. Just like I'd say, just get out a block of stone bricks and see how much taller it should go. Because I think that it should be stone bricks so that you can't see into the exhibit from the land. I don't know. I'm tired. I'm starting to get burned out. We've been recording for 3 hours, so. Oh, and I didn't. Oh my gosh, I forgot that I have pot stickers sitting here with me. Oh, they're all hard and cold. Dang it! I should go microwave them.